Have you noticed something subtle lately? Businesses feel different, not dramatically different, not in a way that's easy to explain, but something has clearly shifted. The way companies operate, the way they interact with customers, even the way products are designed, it all feels slightly off. But if someone asked you to explain exactly what changed, it wouldn't be easy. Because the difference isn't coming from one big shift, it's coming from many small ones happening at the same time, and together they're reshaping how modern businesses feel. To understand this, you have to look beneath the surface. The first change is how businesses think about customers. In the past, the goal was simple: make the customer happy. Better product, better service, better experience. But today, the goal has become more strategic. It's not just about satisfaction, and it's about retention, keeping you engaged, keeping you subscribed, keeping you inside the system. That shift is subtle, but it changes everything. Because when retention becomes the priority, decisions start to optimize around keeping you, not just serving you. And that creates a different kind of experience, slightly more controlled, slightly more guided. You don't always notice it, but you feel it. Another shift is in how products are built. Products used to feel finished. You bought something and that was it. Now products are constantly evolving. Updates, changes, new features. It never really stops. On one hand, this is valuable. Things improve over time. But on the other hand, it creates a sense that nothing is ever complete. You're not buying something fixed. You're buying into something ongoing, and that changes the relationship. You're no longer just a customer. You're part of a continuous system. There's also the rise of subscriptions. Instead of owning things, you're accessing them. Monthly payments instead of one-time purchases. At first, this feels easier, but over time, it creates a different dynamic. You're not making one decision. You're making a decision every month, whether you realize it or not. And that ongoing relationship changes how businesses behave. Because now they're not just trying to win you once, they're trying to keep you. And that leads to different strategies. More engagement tactics, more retention efforts, more subtle friction when you try to leave. Again, nothing extreme, just enough to shape behavior. Then there's something even deeper: data. Modern businesses understand you more than ever before: what you click, what you watch, what you buy, how you behave. And they use that data to refine everything: personalized experiences, targeted recommendations, optimized interfaces. This can feel convenient, but it also means your experience is being shaped in real time, not randomly, but intentionally. So what you see, what you're offered, even what you consider buying, it's all being influenced. And that creates a feeling that's hard to describe, because everything feels smooth but also slightly directed. Another reason businesses feel different is because of scale. Many companies today operate at massive scale: millions of users, global reach, complex systems. And to manage that scale, they rely on processes, standardized systems, automated decisions, structured experiences. This creates consistency, but it can also reduce flexibility. Interactions feel less personal, more predictable, more system-driven. And while that makes businesses more efficient, it also changes how they feel to customers. Then there's the shift in competition. Companies are no longer just competing on product quality. They're competing on experience, convenience, and ecosystem. How easy is it to use? How well does it integrate with everything else? How much effort does it require? This pushes businesses to design for ease, but ease often comes with structure: fewer choices, more guidance, more controlled paths. And again, that changes the feel, because instead of exploring freely, you're often being guided towards certain actions, not forced, but nudged. Then there's the pressure businesses are under. Costs are higher, growth is harder, competition is stronger. So companies are optimizing more aggressively, not just for growth, but for efficiency, retention, and profitability. And when optimization increases, experiences become more calculated. Every step is considered, every interaction is designed, every decision is influenced by data. This doesn't necessarily make things worse, but it makes them feel different, less organic, more engineered. And that's the key word. Modern businesses feel engineered. Not in a negative way, but in a deliberate way. Everything is designed to work a certain way, to guide behavior, to maximize outcomes. And when everything is engineered, it changes the overall experience. It becomes smoother, but also more controlled. More efficient, but less spontaneous. More optimized, but less human. And that's why it's hard to pinpoint. Because no single change stands out. It's not one thing, it's everything working together. Subscriptions changing ownership, data shaping experiences, retention driving decisions, systems replacing flexibility, optimization influencing behavior. Individually, each of these makes sense, but combined, they create a new kind of business environment, one that feels different, even if you can't immediately explain why. So when you notice that subtle shift, that feeling that something isn't quite the same, you're not imagining it. Businesses haven't changed in one obvious way, they've changed in many quiet ways. And those quiet changes are reshaping how everything feels, from how you buy, to how you interact, to how you experience products and services every day. Because modern business is no longer just about selling, it's about shaping behavior, guiding decisions, and building systems that keep working long after the first interaction. And once you start to see that subtle engineered layer behind everything, you begin to understand why it feels different, even if you couldn't explain it before.